Studies show that a staggering majority of adults report feeling overwhelmed by life's challenges at least once a week. The weight of responsibility, the constant pressure to achieve, the ever-present potential for chaos, these are burdens we all share. It's no wonder so many people feel like they're barely keeping their heads above water. But here's the crucial point. While the presence of these challenges isn't necessarily your fault, your response to them absolutely is. You are not a passive actor in the drama of your life. You are the author, the protagonist, and you possess the power to rewrite your story. This journey begins with recognizing that true transformation isn't about external quick fixes. It's about cultivating the internal strength, wisdom, and resilience to navigate the inevitable storms. Over the course of this video, we will explore practical strategies for mastering key areas of life, from optimizing your health and finances to fostering meaningful relationships and achieving career success. This is not about empty promises or wishful thinking. This is about arming yourself with the tools and insights necessary to confront your chaos, conquer your limitations, and ultimately craft a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. One of the primary reasons we struggle is our persistent desire to control the uncontrollable. We expend immense energy railing against the reality of traffic jams, lamenting the unpredictability of the weather, and bemoaning the inherent unfairness of life. This is not a strategy for success. It's a recipe for resentment. The truth is, much of life exists outside our immediate sphere of influence. We cannot will away tragedy, erase hardship with positive thinking, or force others to change according to our whims. To believe otherwise is to live in a fantasy, a delusion that only breeds frustration and disappointment. The key to breaking free from this self-imposed suffering is to relinquish the need for absolute control. Accept that there will always be factors beyond your direct influence. This is not surrender. It's a strategic realignment of your focus towards the one domain where you possess genuine agency, your own internal world. The second obstacle we often erect in our own path is the insidious trap of procrastination. We tell ourselves we'll start that new diet tomorrow, finally begin pursuing that dream job next month, or address that festering resentment someday when the time is right. But the truth is, tomorrow is a chimera, a seductive illusion that never arrives. Each day we delay, each moment we choose comfort over courage, we reinforce the insidious belief that we are not capable of change. This negative feedback loop can become a prison of our own making, leaving us feeling trapped, powerless, and perpetually dissatisfied. But understand this. You are not defined by your past inaction. The power to change your trajectory exists in this very moment. The first step is often the most difficult, but it is also the most liberating. Break the chains of procrastination by taking action, however small, towards the life you envision. Remember, the greatest journeys begin with a single step. Choose to act, and in doing so, choose to reclaim your power. We've established that a significant portion of life resides outside our direct control. This can feel daunting, even defeating if we allow it to be. But what if I told you this very lack of control is also the wellspring of our greatest opportunity for growth and transformation? Consider this. While you cannot control the external circumstances you face, you have absolute authority over your internal response to them. You choose how you interpret events, how you assign meaning, and ultimately, how you allow those events to shape your thoughts, emotions, and actions. This is the fundamental dichotomy of control. Yes, life will throw you curveballs. It will test your resolve, push you to your limits, and force you to confront the unknown. But within that crucible of challenge lies the potential for profound growth. By consciously choosing how you respond to adversity, by cultivating resilience, and embracing the lessons inherent in every experience, even the painful ones, you transform yourself into the architect of your own experience. One of the most powerful tools at your disposal is the ability to shift your perspective. We often view the world through a narrow lens, constrained by past experiences, ingrained beliefs, and limiting assumptions. This restricted view can prevent us from seeing the full spectrum of possibilities that exist within any given situation. Imagine, for a moment, that you're standing before a vast, intricate tapestry. If you focus solely on a single thread, a minor imperfection, or a frayed edge, you miss the beauty and complexity of the larger work. The same principle applies to life. By consciously choosing to broaden your perspective, to zoom out and view your challenges from a wider vantage point, you gain a more comprehensive understanding of their role in your life. This allows you to identify patterns, recognize opportunities, and approach obstacles with greater clarity and wisdom. Remember, your perspective is not fixed, it's a choice. Choose to view your life through a lens of possibility, and you'll be amazed by the transformative power of this simple shift. We often mistake discipline as something rigid and restrictive, a shackle that binds us to a life devoid of spontaneity and joy. But true discipline is not about deprivation, it's about empowerment. It's the act of aligning our actions with our aspirations, of forging the steel of our character in the crucible of consistent effort. Think of the sculptor, meticulously chipping away at the stone, day after day, driven by the vision of the masterpiece that lies dormant within. Or the athlete pushing their body to its limits, enduring pain and fatigue in pursuit of a goal that exists beyond the horizon of immediate gratification. This is the essence of discipline, the unwavering commitment to our own betterment, the willingness to embrace discomfort in the present for the sake of a more fulfilling future. It's not about achieving perfection, but about making incremental progress, one step at a time, even when the path ahead seems long and arduous. For it is through discipline that we cultivate the vital capacity for delayed gratification. We learn to resist the siren song of instant pleasure, choosing instead to invest our time and energy in pursuits that align with our deepest values, building a life of meaning and purpose, brick by painstaking brick. Knowledge without action is like a seed unplanted. It holds the potential for growth, but remains forever dormant. We can spend countless hours consuming self-help books, attending seminars, and listening to inspiring podcasts. But without taking that crucial step into the arena of action, our insights remain nothing more than theoretical musings. It's time to move beyond the realm of passive observation and into the exhilarating, often messy world of lived experience. This is where the rubber meets the road, where our grand visions are tested against the unforgiving crucible of reality. It's where we transform from armchair philosophers into warriors of our own lives. This doesn't mean we need to have all the answers before we begin, or that we must wait for the perfect moment to unveil our grand plans to the world. In fact, often the most effective approach is to simply start, to take that first imperfect step and allow momentum to become our ally. Break down your goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Embrace the iterative process, knowing that setbacks and failures are not defeats, but rather valuable feedback mechanisms, guiding us towards our desired destination. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Life is not a passive experience. It is a dynamic journey filled with opportunities and challenges. You are not to merely sit, observe, and atrophy. You are meant to engage, to push your boundaries, and to grow. No, you are called to something greater, something far more demanding and ultimately far more rewarding. The path of self-improvement is not easy, but it is worth every effort. This is the mandate of self-improvement, a call to continuous betterment that echoes through every aspect of your life. It is a journey that never truly ends, but constantly evolves. From the moment you wake to the moment your head returns to the pillow, you are presented with an unending stream of choices. Each choice is a step on your path. Will you rise to meet the dawn with vigor and purpose? Or will you succumb to the siren song of complacency? The decision is yours to make, every single day. The answer, my friends, determines the life you will lead. Surround yourself with those who uplift and challenge you. It is in these daily decisions, these seemingly small acts of discipline and striving, that greatness is forged. Each keystroke, each effort builds towards your goals. Consider the blacksmith, patiently hammering away at a piece of iron. Each strike, seemingly insignificant on its own, contributes to the eventual masterpiece. Each strike, each careful carve adds up. Each moment of effort is a building block towards your ultimate vision. So it is with your life. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture. Each day presents an opportunity to chip away at the imperfections, to refine your character, to shape yourself into the person you were destined to be. Embrace these moments of growth. Don't underestimate the power of incremental progress. Small steps, taken consistently, lead to monumental changes. Just as the mighty oak grows from a tiny acorn, so too does a life of meaning and purpose emerge from the consistent pursuit of self-improvement. Each sunrise brings new opportunities. Embrace this journey, for it is in the striving that we truly discover ourselves. The journey of self-improvement is the journey of life itself. Let's start with the most fundamental element, your health. To keep the body in good health is a duty, not just a choice. It is the foundation upon which everything else in life is built. Without good health, our ability to enjoy life, to work, to play, and to love is severely compromised. Otherwise, we shall not be able to keep our minds strong and clear, declared Buddha. And he was right. You cannot hope to conquer the outer world if your inner world is a chaotic mess of neglected needs. Discipline in diet, consistency in exercise, and adequate rest are not mere suggestions. They are essential practices. They are the pillars upon which a strong and resilient life is built. Next, we turn to the arena of career. The only way to do great work is to love what you do, Steve Jobs famously said, and he was right, profoundly so. But let's be clear, this love is not merely a passive emotion. It is an active pursuit, a relentless dedication to mastery, a commitment to excellence that fuels you through the inevitable challenges and setbacks. It is about finding joy in the process, not just the outcome. It is about waking up each day with a sense of purpose and going to bed with a sense of fulfillment. Then there's the often dreaded realm of personal finance. Money is only a tool. It will take you wherever you wish, but it will not replace you as the driver, remarked Ayn Rand. How often do we allow this tool to control us, to dictate our decisions, to fuel our anxieties? Take back the wheel, my friends. Educate yourself, budget wisely, invest prudently, and remember that true wealth is measured not by what you possess, but by how much you can give back. Financial literacy is not just about accumulating wealth. It's about creating a stable and secure future for yourself and your loved ones. And what of relationships, those intricate tapestries of connection that enrich our lives? The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart, observed Helen Keller. Cultivate empathy. Practice forgiveness. Prioritize genuine connection over fleeting distractions. Remember, the quality of your life is directly proportional to the quality of your relationships. Invest time and effort into building and maintaining these connections. They are the true treasures of life, providing support, joy, and a sense of belonging. In the end, it is these relationships that will define the richness of your life. We've journeyed together through the often treacherous terrain of self-improvement, navigating the steep climbs and rocky paths that test our resolve and determination, exploring the pitfalls of misunderstanding and the liberating power of paradigm shifts. These shifts in perspective have allowed us to see the world and ourselves in a new light, opening doors to possibilities we never imagined. We've delved into the crucial role of discipline and action, understanding that setting goals is just the beginning. It's the consistent daily actions that bring those goals to fruition. Recognizing that knowledge without application is like a seed unplanted, full of potential, yet forever unrealized. Just as a seed needs nurturing to grow, our knowledge requires action to transform into wisdom. We've confronted the uncomfortable truth that the responsibility for our lives rests squarely on our own shoulders. This realization empowers us to take control and steer our lives in the direction we desire. No longer can we afford to linger in the shadows of blame or cling to the illusion that someone else will magically fix things for us. We must break free from the chains of dependency and take charge of our destiny. The time for excuses is over. Every tick of the clock is a reminder that time waits for no one. The time for action is now. Seize the moment, for it is in the present that we shape our future. Remember, the pursuit of self-improvement is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. Each step we take, no matter how small, brings us closer to our true potential. There will be moments of doubt, of frustration, of setbacks that threaten to derail your progress. These obstacles are not roadblocks, but stepping stones to greater resilience. But it is in these very moments that your mettle will be tested, your resilience forged. Embrace these challenges as opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. Embrace the challenges. for they are the crucible in which true growth occurs. It is through adversity that we discover our inner strength and capacity for greatness. As we stand at the cusp of transformation, we must make a conscious choice to move forward with courage and conviction. Let us heed the words of George Bernard Shaw, who wisely observed, "Life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Every decision, every action is a stroke in the masterpiece of your life." Go forth then, and create a life worthy of your aspirations, a life that reflects your deepest values and highest dreams, a life that echoes with the resonance of your untapped potential. Let your journey be a testament to the power of perseverance and the boundless possibilities that lie within you. And as we come to the end of our journey today, remember this: the pursuit of self-mastery is a lifelong endeavor. It's not a destination, but a path we choose to walk each and every day. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and never, ever stop striving to become the best possible version of yourself.